Hi, my name's Julie Leoni. Welcome to Psychologies magazine. I'm a barefoot coach and creator of How to Thrive Through Your Menopause. This is a 4-week program with workbooks. This is the second of the videos. There's a second workbook to go with this. And if you'd like to subscribe and haven't already, you can use the link below to subscribe to Psychologies magazine. Or if you're already a member, you can go to the Life Leaps Club and log in. So this is week 2, thinking about the psychological and emotional aspects of the menopause. And the workbook has some exercises where you can identify which of the symptoms you're experiencing at the moment. One of the key things to consider is that stress is never a good thing, but it certainly will make your menopause worse. There's whole sections of work on stress, but paying attention not only to how you're looking after yourself, so what you're eating, whether you're resting, that physical stuff we looked at last week, but also how much you're taking time to maybe meditate, do yoga, um, to take time having long hot baths or time alone, being in nature, whatever it takes for you to de-stress. So some of those are internal mechanisms, but also at this time of life, it can be a chance to think about lifestyle and what needs to change. So as our energy changes, also our moods and our attention changes. So maybe things that we were tolerant of before, we're no longer so tolerant of or not so interested in. And there are griefs to go with that, that we don't maybe have the energy or the body shape that we did have when we were 18. But also there's advantages, because this is the time in your life when you can start to break away from maybe some of the social expectations. Usually by this time in our life, we've had a good go at the work we wanted to do. If we wanted a family, we have tried to form that in whatever way that was meaningful and possible for us. And so in many ways, we get to this stage of our life and we've fulfilled the social roles set out for women. And I think one of the really useful things, one of the great things about this stage, is that we can just start to define ourselves in our own way. We don't have to be the good girls. We don't have to tick boxes about what we should look like or what we should do or how we should work. And so I think really using the menopause as a chance to be guided by your feelings and your interests. And so if you're feeling irritated with politics, maybe this is your chance to get into politics. So using the kind of rage and the frustration of the menopause. If you're feeling like you need lots of time alone, well, maybe this is your chance to get into nature and to be thinking about how you can interact with that a bit more, and then lowering your stress levels as well. So it's really about moving into this stage, accepting that your emotions will be up and down, taking care of those, communicating what that means for you to yourself, first of all, and then to other people, and then starting to think about, well, how do I want to live differently in this phase of my life? What choices do I have? And we're going to be looking at that a bit more in week 4. So really, again, using the workbook to get to know what your emotional responses are. Partly that's just to normalize them so that you're not going mad, which I think is what a lot of women feel, feelings of doom and anxiety that don't seem rational and logical. They're often just associated with lack of estrogen dropping. So normalizing, but also taking care of yourself, and as always, communicating with people that get and understand you. So next week, we're going to have a look at how that impacts on relationships, because, of course, most of us are linked into work relationships, if not personal relationships. So look after yourself till then.